The most anticipated launch of the year is finally here. This is the brand new S25 Ultra, and I've been using this as my daily driver for almost 7 days now. Switching from the S24 Ultra that I had been daily driving for a year before this, there is a lot to talk about the new S25 Ultra and what my overview and thoughts of it are. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. What's up? Anubhav here. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, press on the bell icon to never miss any other videos ever again. And with that said, let's talk about the new S25 Ultra. Alright guys, firstly let's talk about the new design. Now the new S25 Ultra has a completely flat design with flat sides as well, and the corners are no longer sharp. They have a slight curve to them and are a little rounded, which makes the phone much more comfortable to hold, and it really feels like a much more complete device now compared to the S24 Ultra. Super comfortable and super premium. Now the color that I am rocking right here is called the titanium silver blue, and it has a very premium blue hue to it that makes it look very good. Along with that, it's got new camera rings around the camera module that make the camera module look much more imposing, making it really a looker of a smartphone. And again, of course, with the great use of materials, this is a very premium smartphone now, through and through, and you know that as soon as you hold the new S25 Ultra in your hand. The phone is now also slimmer and lighter than the S24 Ultra. On paper, it is 15 grams lighter than the S24 Ultra, which might not seem like a lot, but trust me, once you have both the phones side by side in your hands, you will understand what a massive difference it makes when a phone this big is a few grams lighter, so that you can use it without any pain for extended hours in your hand. The new S25 Ultra also comes with a beautiful new Corning Gorilla Glass Armor 2 protection, and that makes it an absolute beast in terms of protection. Now trust me guys, I have been using this phone without a case or any screen protector, and I have also used the previous S24 Ultra the very same way, and that had Corning Gorilla Glass Armor 1, which was the first version, and that was already super good when it came to scratch resistance as well as drop resistance. Lord knows that I dropped that phone many times and it survived without any dent or any scratches on the screen. This new S25 Ultra comes with the Corning Gorilla Glass Armor 2, which makes it even better at protection from scratches as well as drops, and honestly, I cannot believe how good of an improvement this is. And honestly, I have to say, if you are looking for a phone that you can rock without a case or a screen protector, Corning's Gorilla Glass Armor 2 on the new S25 series is definitely going to make this a very worthy choice for all of you. This new Corning Gorilla Glass Armor 2 also gives us an amazing anti-reflective coating on the display. Compare it with previous year's S24 Ultra, which also had this coating, and the iPhone 16 Pro, which gets nothing of this sort. I mean, the S25 Ultra is clearly the best at handling harsh reflections. So when you're using this phone outdoors and there's a lot of reflection on your phone screen, this is going to be the only phone that will be able to see everything without giving you guys any harsh reflections. And you know, this is just one of those features that you have to try out yourself. So go to a Samsung store, get your hands on this phone, compare it side by side with whichever phone you have, and you will know what I'm talking about. Now the display is also as good as it gets, guys. This is a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED panel. Of course, it's bigger than last year by 0.1 inches thanks to these beautiful small bezels which have gotten even smaller. Now this display is an absolute treat to look at, as Samsung flagship displays always go. So whether you're going to be watching a lot of movies on your phone with this beautiful big display and very sharp and vivid colors, or you are just going to be using it for gaming and content consumption, this is going to be one of the best displays that you will ever set your eyes on. Now, other than the design changes as well as the upgrades in display and protection, Samsung really went overboard this year with some amazing new Galaxy AI features that are now in this phone thanks to One UI 7. There's a lot of really cool and important things to talk about, so here's everything that you need to know. Okay, number one, the new search assistant on your phone is now replaced with a multimodal AI agent with the help of Google's Gemini and Bixby. Now to trigger this, all you need to do is press and click on the power button, and from here you can do a lot of cross-platform app actions without lifting a finger thanks to the amazing capabilities of Galaxy AI. For example, let's say that you want to find out the best restaurants near your current current location with rooftop dining options and you want to send it to a friend, simply say this prompt by clicking and holding on your powered button, and Gemini is going to take care of the rest. Just think about it for a second, how many things are happening when you say this. First off, it's taking your GPS location from your phone, it's going to Google, finding out and curating a list of restaurants near your location with rooftop dining options, and then it is switching to your messaging app or WhatsApp and sending it to a particular friend from your contact list. I mean, all of these steps happening at the same time with just an AI prompt is absolutely stunning. Now, this AI agent also works within Samsung apps as well. So let's say you are in your gallery and you find out a photo of groceries that you took that were in your refrigerator. Simply trigger the AI agent and ask it what kind of recipes can you make with these particular ingredients, and it will generate a list for you with which you can cook whatever it is that you searched on your gallery with. Truly amazing. You can also search for a particular set of photos on your last trip, for example, inside the gallery app, and Galaxy AI will obviously curate this list of photos and show it to you inside the gallery app itself. Now, as I said, this works with any application inside the phone. So you can go to your settings, trigger Galaxy AI and just ask for any option, like for example, make text bigger, and it will show you guys exactly the particular settings that are related to the prompt that you asked it, and now you can navigate your settings with ease. You don't have to look for a particular setting by going into each option, which I think is again really cool. And basically with Galaxy AI now understanding natural language that we use to talk to each other, it's gonna be so much more useful, and I find myself just triggering this AI agent a lot of times, and it's just been super helpful in my 7 days of using this phone. Of course, along with that, there's also the new AI sidebar where you have a bunch of AI options, and one thing worth mentioning here is the AI select option. With this option, whatever is on your screen will be scanned by AI and you will get relevant information on it, and after that you will get the relative AI prompts with which you can do further things with the items on your screen. Circle to search also now gets a bump, where now you can also search for sounds in videos and find out which particular song is playing in the background of a movie scene, for example, that you are watching on YouTube. One UI 7 also gives you a bunch of new features on your lock screen with the now bar that shows you your current playing music, your now brief, which is a set of information like the weather information, your sleep data, your current reminders for the day, and this keeps changing throughout the day. There's a morning brief, there is a midday brief, and there is a night brief as well, so it dynamically changes depending on the time of the day. You can access it directly from your lock screen, or you can access it also from a widget that you can place on your home screen, which I think is really cool. For now, Galaxy AI also supports Hindi as a local language, and Samsung has promised that there are more Indian languages, almost 7 more Indian languages that will be added very soon. So no matter which language you use, I think Galaxy AI is going to do wonders when you get this phone. This and the plethora of other AI first features that are seen on Samsung's S25 Ultra with the help of One UI 7 really make this one of the smartest phones in 2025 that you can keep in your pocket. Alright, after software, let's talk about hardware. And of course, in typical Samsung fashion, the S25 Ultra comes with the latest and greatest SoC, which is the Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite for Galaxy. Now, not only is the Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite just the absolute most powerful smartphone processor out there, this is actually a slightly tweaked version of that same processor. For Galaxy means that this processor was specially developed in collaboration with Samsung, and it is running at a slightly higher base clock speed, which means it's going to be more powerful and perform better compared to the other 8 Gen Elites found in other phones. There's also a new and bigger vapor chamber, 40% bigger in size compared to last year's S24 Ultra, which means that you can do heavy gaming for extended hours without any overheating problems. So gamers, you might just want to pick the new S25 Ultra up. Now, of course, this new SoC makes high-end gaming and multitasking on your phone an absolute treat. High-end games run at the highest graphics settings without any lags with smooth frame rates, and I tested a bunch of them that you can see on the screen right now. Okay, now let's talk about cameras, shall we? There are a few minor upgrades in cameras as well, like the 12 megapixel ultra-wide now gets replaced with a much bigger and better 50 megapixel ultra-wide sensor that makes your ultra-wide shots more sharp and also gives a bump in macro photography, capturing really very nice details when it comes to shooting with the ultra-wide sensor. Now that the 12 megapixel ultra-wide is replaced with a 50 megapixel sensor, it also makes the entire camera module very high resolution, and along with all of this, Samsung's Pro Visual Engine gives you a lot of AI features inside your gallery app to edit your photos with, to make it all the more fun fun and creative. The S25 Ultra also finally brings log video recording to your phone. So if you want to record the highest quality video, and again you know how to color grade and you want to make it look all good and cinematic, that is also something that is very possible with the S25 Ultra. And talking about video features, there's also a new audio eraser option wherein you can edit videos that you have taken on your phone right in the gallery app and isolate noise and remove unwanted noise that is coming inside your video and get it ready to be shared on social media, again all natively inside the gallery app itself. Even in terms of security, guys, I felt like Samsung has done a great job this year as well, keeping your phone secure with Knox Security and Knox Vault to prevent unauthorized access. And yeah, I mean, if you buy a Samsung flagship, you really don't have to worry about security. This was something that was always present, but now it's better than ever. And after all of this, Samsung is also giving us 7 years of Android updates and 7 years of security patches, effectively keeping your phone flagship ready up to Android 22, which is absolutely insane to think of. So you can keep this device for a long time if you decide to get it. Overall, guys, in these 7 days of me switching to the S25 Ultra as my primary phone, I am having an absolute blast. The next gen AI features with the new updated camera hardware and the redesign. While a lot of you might think that these are very incremental changes, the fact of the matter is that the S24 Ultra and the phones before that were already the absolute best smartphones to get. So it makes perfect sense for Samsung to keep the wheel rolling, provide incremental upgrades that really make your overall experience shine even more and make this one of the most recommendable phones of 2025. Be sure to stick around for my full review after a month or two of using this phone as my daily driver. These were just my initial impressions and reviews, so let me know what you think of the S25 Ultra. Would you be interested in picking this up and possibly replacing your current phone? Once again, thank you so much for watching. This is Anubhav signing out. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, press on the bell icon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.